just tell me. You that fast, you're insane. And you look in the mirror, what do you see? Child, that's a queen. That shit go hard.
What's up, YouTube world? It's My People's Podcast, episode 58. Got my man Splash up here. R&B Splash in the building.
You gotta hit that shit. Little girl, who are you? Y'all know that shit. Child God, beautiful and strong. Little girl, who are you? Said I need you home. And I need you home. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, my peoples? My peoples, my black peoples, my white peoples, my African peoples, my everybody peoples, the pink peoples.
The pink peoples. Where, like I said, episode 58. What's up, YouTube world? Got My People's Podcast live streaming right now. We about to get into a couple of things. Nothing too heavy. Sound like what's been going on in the world. Give our opinions on what's going on. So
let's talk about Mr. Huxtable. You brought up Mr. Huxtable.
Yeah, let's start off with Bill Cosby. That's really like, we gotta look at it like, we can't be taking this shit for play because they done locked my man Bill Cosby up for some bullshit.
It's fucked up. We know what's very fucked up.
Nah, for real though, they done locked my man's up talking about he was raping bitches and all this extra shit, like 40 of them. And the funny part about it is, back in the day, everybody was fucking using Quaaludes.
It was all on his dick.
And that too, like, these motherfuckers, he ain't grab them up, bring them to the crib. I don't know. I don't want to sound, be one of them niggas where they fire off at me because of the shit we said.
You don't know what you're talking about at the same time. But what we know about Bill Cosby, he wasn't on no, girl, you want to come to my hotel.
Where? Or she don't know that we going back to the crib. That shit was sus as hell. Like, how the fuck she don't know that y'all going back to the crib? Like,
fuck she was going. Chris Brown?
For real though, for real. But anyway, they gonna review his appeal and shit, because a lot of shit that they was saying, basically, what he wasn't supposed to get locked up. So let me jump on this shit real quick.
You really got me thinking about that shit like niggas. Like he was telling a story in that song. Shawty said she feeling me, I'm like, yeah. He was explaining himself.
That's him pleaded to the. That's him in the interrogation room. Shawty said she wanted to roll with me. The police was like, yeah. Police was like, yeah. He was like, oh yeah. The police said that shit, but she didn't know that y'all was going back to the crib.
You know she ain't want him. Yeah, I'm gonna sell. I'm showing while I'm on my podcast. While we're on the podcast, showing shit. Showing how crafty I am.
Ain't nothing wrong with that talent show, nigga. So, hold on, let me see what the fuck. DJ Heat.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to cut. Run an ankle.
Yeah. Heat. Heat, you want to find
Oh, John.
Heat, you want the podcast. So anyway, we were just talking about Bill Cosby getting his appeal reviewed by the Supreme Court, because when he was sued, basically, he was asked to take a disposition. Now, Bill's legal team refused the disposition, claiming the Fifth Amendment. So when the district attorney stepped in and promised that no matter what Bill said in the disposition, he would never be prosecuted over what he said. So how the fuck he get prosecuted for what he said? That's the problem that's they having right now. So it's like they like, yo, listen, we just want to hear what you gotta say, according to the case that they got where a woman's claiming that they're raping you, but anything that you say won't be held against you. But yet that shit was held against him, and you see he did time for that shit. He doing 3 to 10 years. I ain't even know Bill Cosby was in jail for 2 years. That's crazy.
Word up.
That nigga did more time than me. For real, Bill a OG now. That nigga hold it down the cells. Word. I know Bill Cosby like that bullshit locked up remix. I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They go ahead. Yeah, fucking Akon 6ix9ine, right?
Yeah, fuck them niggas down.
Yeah,
Akon, we hold up. We disowning Akon, yo. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Not unless he get my nigga Splash a deal. You feel me? Other than that, we disowning that nigga.
I don't want no parts of that nigga.
Alright, my mans don't want no parts. You feel me? So fuck that. We disowning. He ain't from Jersey no more. None of that shit.
Take that shit back to Ghana, whatever. Fuck you with the
whatever.
They make your snitching ass out there.
But anyway, y'all. Should niggas be yelling free Bill Cosby? That's what I want to know.
As long as my man's innocent, hell yeah, I'm riding for Bill.
If he's innocent, yeah, but man,
Bill life matter.
For real, Bill life matters. I feel as though this. I mean, no discredit for all the women that accusing him, but y'all telling me 30 years later y'all gonna come out of the woodworks claiming that this nigga raped you, and then on top of that, it's like, bro, like he didn't force y'all to come to the back room, and like everybody else saying, like y'all niggas knew this nigga was a married man, and you telling me what the fuck y'all thought was gonna happen when y'all get back to the bedroom? Like, you feel me? What the fuck y'all thought was going to possibly happen when y'all get back to the bedroom? Here's going to fucking... You know what I'm saying? Y'all not claiming like he promised you something and y'all didn't, and they ain't come with the... And he ain't come through and he tried to... You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. It wasn't on no Harvey Weinstein shit when he promising y'all roles in his movies and his, TV shows, and that's how he got y'all. It's basically, it's like too many holes in the story. That's how I feel like. So I feel as though Bill Cosby may have a chance of getting off. Like, that's how I feel. He actually might have a chance of getting off. But, who could tell? Like, they smoking all the super rich entrepreneurs, the black ones especially. And shit, they even taking some of their own down.
Yeah.
Do you know the nigga that was promoting that porno nigga that was making the pornos, the little short fat nigga? The nigga that used to be back in the day, he used to be on like TV, like selling sex pills and all that shit. Little ugly ass fat nigga, I forgot his name, y'all. But damn, I gotta find it.
In the gym.
But this nigga got accused for sexual assault too. Now they locking everybody up, nigga. All that bullshit niggas was doing back in the day, they don't give a fuck, yo.
That's why I said I'm hoping that my son ain't do that shit. That shit.
I feel as though he did do it. It's Ron Jeremy. That nigga's charged with 3 counts of rape and sexual assault. And once you Google that nigga name, you gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. But yeah, they smoking niggas. Nigga, I ain't gonna be surprised. They like Brian Pumper getting charged with rape or some shit like that. Cause it seemed like all these, it'd be some niggas we wouldn't even think of, like Bill Cosby. You feel me? Or Harvey Weinstein, niggas like that. Like, but it's a lot of motherfuckers that have been in the sex industry. I mean, like I said, I don't know if this a meal ticket or the fact that these people is actually doing this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And we wasn't there. We don't
A lot
know
of these
how it
motherfuckers
is.
are doing it.
But I
A
just
lot of them
wonder
are.
why is it so coming out so late? Like, you feel me?
It's a
Like,
secret, something that you want to tell nobody.
like Bill should have had these bitches signing something. Like, you feel me? That's why most of these famous niggas do that shit now.
Had them sign the pudding pop.
Like, they should have made them niggas do something where they like hold it accountable for whatever they did. But I mean, to be continued of that. You know, we'll keep everybody posted on what's going to happen as far as is he going to get a retrial or whatever the case may be. I don't even think he had a trial, to be honest, because I never seen him come up there and speak, you know. But Bill was pulling some wild shit when he was acting like he was blind. I like, nigga, Bill, you was just walking around with no cane a couple of days ago. Now you holding on to niggas' shoulders.
Yo, bro, that nigga can't even wash his ass in there, bro.
You know he ain't in normal prison. That nigga ain't in population.
Bill is old.
For real. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But let's get on to the next shit. As far as, you know, fucking Jamie Foxx, this nigga gonna play as Muhammad Ali. That nigga got big as hell, like, you feel me? That nigga was like, but yo, if anything, he gonna be like,
hello, you said the wrong name. It's Mike Tyson, not Muhammad Ali.
He said Muhammad Ali.
oh shit. That nigga got the cut like Muhammad Ali though. That nigga got the afro with the slit in it. That is Mike Tyson. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Mike, I don't know though. Is you think they're gonna fail on that shit though? Like the movie.
Well, my whole thing is, it's either gonna be a big hit or it's gonna be a real miss.
I think it's gonna be a big hit.
I said it's gonna be a hit, but I said if it ain't a hit, it's gonna be bad.
Think so?
It's only gonna go one way. It ain't gonna be like, oh, it was alright. It's either gonna be like, yo, that shit was hard, or you like, damn, that shit was terrible.
What they gonna have to do is they gonna have to show all the ruthless shit that Mike Tyson did. Of course, they gonna talk about all the rape cases. I mean, I think it's gonna be a good movie.
I feel like they're gonna also include comedy because you know he's gonna be imitating his voice and shit.
Yeah, of course. But nah, Mike Tyson as the real character is funny as fuck, bro. To be honest, so I feel as though it's gonna come out good. It's not gonna be as bad as everybody expected to be, because the whole simple fact is Mike Tyson life is so fucking funny. Like, and that shit it's like up and downs. Like, this nigga got locked up for rape. This nigga went to jail. He was in jail with Tupac, nigga. Came out. You feel me? They gotta add all that in there. They gonna have to add every last character that was with him to be involved. Like, they don't have Tupac in jail with this nigga. You feel me? That shit gonna be trash. Or if they don't got that nigga, he punched somebody at a mansion party. Some blood nigga punched him in the face at a mansion party. They don't have shit like that. Like, or him talking about, like, he be on his podcast talking about how much drugs he did, like psychedelics and all that shit. If they don't show all that shit, you feel me? I don't want to just see the boxing side of Mike Tyson. I want to see, you know, the whole, yeah, that shit gotta be a biopic. Like, you know, that shit better not be on no Lifetime shit. I mean, matter of fact, even if it isn't, like, Lifetime be breaking down niggas' whole lives, so it gotta be on that type shit, matter of fact. Like, but it can't be, like, on some booty shit, though, like you said. Because, like you said, Splash, that shit either gonna be hot or that shit gonna be not. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be in the middle, like, but I think they choose the nice person, a nice cast member. Like, they choose, like, Jamie Foxx. I think he could do Mike Tyson. I said Michael Jackson. I think he could do Mike Tyson impersonation. I think he's the best like actor for that shit. Point blank period. But they just gonna have to add mad shit to it. Like, you feel me? Like the actor that he was fucking with, and he allegedly like hit on her and shit like that. they gonna have to do all that shit. They just better not like defame his character. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, cause they like to do that shit a lot. Like, they like to make, when they do a movie about a nigga, they like to make that shit like fucked up, like about them. Like, damn, like he had good times too. Like, so I hope that's the case. But you know, Jamie Foxx, that nigga getting big as hell. I think he, like you said, I think he gonna be the best like actor for that shit. He could probably do the whole voice, make him seem funny, even though Mike Tyson is funny. You feel me? Because if they just do the boxing shit, that shit gonna go in and out. Mike Tyson was knocking niggas out under a minute.
Yeah, that movie gonna be over with quick as hell.
For real, like, nigga, that shit gonna be 30 minutes. Straight knockouts. So I don't know, like, I just feel as though it's gonna be alright. What y'all views on that shit is?
I mean, like I said, overall, I feel like that shit gonna be good, man.
Word. We gotta wait and see. That shit probably ain't gonna come out till like next 2-3 years. Something far as hell from now.
We got more Zoomers.
For real. I gotta add
Zoom.
I invite everybody. Let's see how this go out. Hottie Moo in the building. Hottie, I ain't see Hottie in a minute too.
Yo.
Hottie Moo.
What up?
Howdy, Moo.
What's good, nigga?
What's good with y'all?
Shit, you on a podcast right now. We live. Don't talk about
man.
Don't tell
I just
about
got
no
home,
drug
bro.
sales and no killings.
Oh, man.
You said what?
You sound like you was locked up. I just got home.
Word, I just got home.
Nah,
But
I just got
hell,
house.
You knocked on wood on that shit. Word.
What's good with y'all though?
Same old shit. We just got
How y'all doing? How y'all been? I ain't see y'all in a minute.
Word. What you been up to, Jay?
You know, holding it down.
I hear that shit.
You know how that go.
Word. So let me recap you on what we were just talking about. We were talking about Bill Cosby getting getting a review on his appeal, and we was talking about basically fucking Jamie Foxx supposed to be
Mike Tyson
in a new movie that he doing and shit. We was thinking that was a good look for Jamie Foxx and Mike Tyson. As far
What
as
movie is that though?
Mike Tyson.
There's gonna be a movie about Mike Tyson. There's gonna be like a biopic of Mike Tyson. That shit gonna be litty though. I feel as though it is. You feel me? Especially if they start doing the shit that he did after boxing. Like, what if they show him like doing roles of like The Hangover, and he did
the same. I was thinking the same shit.
or like him doing his stand-up comedy and shit like that. Imagine him doing that as Jamie Foxx. That shit gonna be hilarious.
Word.
It really is though.
You fuck with
But yeah, man, like I said, that's a good look for him. They just better not fuck that movie up.
Word. Hell no. You can't do that.
Because I ain't really see the shit with Muhammad Ali. Remember
Zoom.
Remember fucking the shit where remember what movie was that? Muhammad Ali who played as him? Will Smith, right?
Who?
Will Smith. Yeah, it was Muhammad Ali. I ain't really see that shit though like that.
I did.
Yeah, I gotta watch that movie. It's a couple movies I gotta watch. I never really fucking like paid attention to. Like, nigga was telling me about Vanilla Scott, and I'm like, nigga, I heard about it hella times, but I ain't get a chance to, like, sit down and watch it. But when the nigga, I'm like, that shit seemed like it was trash. And nigga explained the whole shit, and I'm like, bro, that shit sound lit. But, yeah, so let's get on to the next shit, man.
How about my boy Lil Kodak, man? Free Kodak, bro.
Yeah, man. I feel as though they gonna let him do whatever time he got left, only because they dropped the gun charges for him in Miami.
But what I'm saying is they shouldn't be playing with that man's emotions, bro.
Yeah. Like,
they gonna tell somebody to come home to tell the nigga, nah, it was a mistake. How the fuck you gonna tell me it's a mistake?
I wanna be that little stupid player.
Yeah, but like, I think they just, I tell people all the time, what you do on the internet lasts forever. Like, you can't take that shit away. And I feel as though when they sit down with all the judges and all the, the attorneys and all that shit, and the prosecutors and all that, and they bring all this evidence up to like, yo, like, y'all really want to let a nigga out like this? And then they show all them videos and shit, and they deny that shit, bro. They like, yo, this nigga gotta learn his lesson. Like, you feel me?
And with you,
but that's fucked up, man. Cause Kodak, I feel as though Kodak was like, I feel as though he was the next, like, I know we ain't gonna talk about this nigga, but Kodak was the hood 6ix9ine to me. What I mean by the hood 6ix9ine is like he had all the gimmicks and shit, but it was for hood niggas. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we enjoyed that shit. You feel me? He'd have went off on 6ix9ine right now.
The difference is between him and that bitch ass nigga is that nigga Kodak is being organic, and 6ix9ine is just putting on for the internet. Kodak really acting because he's stupid. That 6ix9ine is a genius, but at the same time, he's stupid.
Son, why is his mic off?
Is that why
he not sitting too?
Where? I don't know. So John said his phone fucked up right now.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Heat, we love you. For real though, yo. But yo, they need to free Kodak, man. I can't believe, yo. That's what I'm saying. This generation is fucked up because all the real niggas is getting penalized and all the fake niggas. But I think that's a scheme, yo. I think that's a scheme, like, on some government shit, like, on some, like, society shit. Like, they fucking with the black community doing that shit.
It's part of the plan, my nigga. Everybody can't be rich and successful. Even the ones already made it. You feel me?
Yeah. Not only that, I feel as though they trying to, like, at a time when we always talked about, as far as, like, people that's, I was talking about that shit with Chelsea and when we was watching fucking Nickelodeon one day. And I'm sitting there watching SpongeBob and shit. And then the commercial came on. And they was talking, and all these fucking little kids, like 14, 15, talking about Pride Day and all this extra shit. And I'm like, bro, like, back in the day, that shit couldn't have been publicized like that. You feel me? Even though, like, even if you did, like, I never had no problem with, like, the gay community and, as far as, like, the trans community and all that shit. I never had a problem with that. But as far as, like, that shit being publicized, even for the little kids, like, they have 13, 14, 15-year-olds holding up fucking the rainbow flag and all that shit. I'm not saying nothing wrong with them, but I'm saying they pushed that agenda in, like, 2015, 14, for maybe before that, like, 2010, 9, 8, maybe then, to allow that shit to be publicized on another level now. You feel me? Like, for instance, Nike got a whole LGBT pride collection right now that just dropped. But you telling me, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right there.
That's crazy.
a whole collection, forces, fucking gear.
Oh, matter of fact, no. That was supposed to be Juneteenth. That's the crazy thing about it. And I know exactly what you're talking about. And I'm like, why would they make this gay ass shit for Juneteenth?
You feel me? I'm saying, like I said, My People Podcast, we don't not, we support the gay community. Like, you feel me? We don't, like, we ain't got no problem with it.
We don't have nothing against gay people,
For real. Like, I don't got nothing to get them. Like, literally every person I met was cool as hell, you feel me? Damn, I ain't never have a problem with them. But to say, like, yo, y'all telling me, like, the LGBT.
Why y'all forcing that on people, especially the children?
Yeah, but not only that, is why y'all doing it now. Like, nigga, it was gay people in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. We didn't see a fucking Nike collection drop. None of that shit when that shit was going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, now all of a sudden, when I go on the Adidas app, oh, they got a Pride collection. When I went on the Nike apps, oh, they got a Pride collection. And them shit's fire. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you feel me? But it's like, at the same token, y'all push the agenda and there's like I feel as though the like, not saying the government, but it's somebody behind this shit that could push an agenda, and all of a sudden they push it so much that the society allow it. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it, but I'm just using that as a example of how they push the agenda in hip hop where it's no longer cool to be hard. You feel what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, like, I don't want my as our culture, I don't want it to publicize selling drugs, niggas getting killed and all that shit. But that's in our communities. You feel me? And sometimes some niggas that's rap being mad ignorant about it, but sometimes when niggas rap about it, they're just showing what the fuck they seen and what niggas is doing in the community. So they can't really be judged off of what their surroundings is. Like, you feel me? That's like, I'm telling you, like, I give it like 10 more years and niggas gonna be like a fucking like a Young Jeezy album, like a Thug Motivation 101 would have never exist. A Trapper Dot would have never exist in like 2025. Like, trust me, because like, and I'm like I said, sometimes it's for the better. Like, cause nowadays niggas not even running around. I remember like 5 years ago, everybody running around with a pole in their video. Everybody, 20 niggas, choppers, 9mm. That's all niggas was. You feel me? When drill music was popping, everybody had a fucking gun. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I mean, like, about, like, that shit is changing for the better, but we're not about to publicize everything that go against our culture, like snitching and like fucking all this extra shit, put it like that. Y'all niggas know exactly what I'm talking about. And that shit can't be really like publicized to the point where that's good with like, that's cool with the fucking hip hop community. Like, that's not. But then again, like, who's controlling the hip hop community now? Because none of these niggas that was back in the day rapping, think of anybody that was rapping back in the day. Shit, we could think about the best rapper alive, quote unquote, Wayne. He ain't got his own label. He ain't got his own, you feel me, as far as like his own, like, anything to be really like pushing our culture in a way where it's supposed to be right. Believe it or not, all these white executives, not saying like white shit, it could be black, but they have a agenda to change the whole hip hop community. And I don't know, I guess it's to sell more records, because if you look at it, like, they're not promoting the, like, if you rapping on some street shit, they'll less promote you than a nigga that's not rapping about some street shit. That, put it like this, if your fucking fans is mostly some gangsta ass niggas, or some niggas, put it like that, or some niggas, period, they're not pushing your shit as much as a person that has all
Bro,
around fan.
that's not true because a lot of niggas fit different markets. There's so many different markets when it comes to music. So say a nigga like we gonna go back to this dumbass nigga 6ix9ine. When he first came out, all he was doing was talking about busting niggas' heads, all that, killing, going #1. You know why? Because of his fan base.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
feel
true.
me?
But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is they know who they fan base. All right, put it like this. The majority, we gonna stay on this topic. Majority of motherfuckers that rock with him is niggas that it's not in the hood. We could be honest about that. And they never rock with
Also
him.
before that shit happened, a lot of regular hood niggas was fucking with him. They really was, man. A lot of niggas, bro.
I mean, real niggas that I know knew the setup. It's like niggas predicted this shit that was going to happen. Like, to be honest, like niggas seen all this shit coming. Like, yo, you feel me? Like, he not really about that life. Like, you feel me?
Either way, niggas still was listening to the nigga. That's what I'm saying. You feel me? Niggas was still listening to that nigga, bro.
Yeah, you right. Cause you know why? It's not about the music that you present. It's about partying. You feel me? It's about having fun.
Right. That's what it's really all about. Like, having fun, man.
So I mean, it's like you said. Every perspective is not the wrong perspective, because like you said, it was some hood niggas fucking with him. Like, yo, this nigga crazy. I respect him because he out here doing that. But they didn't predict that shit was going. The outcome was going to end up like that. You feel me? And some niggas,
somebody he gonna get exposed or like getting his ass whooped or some shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Not him telling.
And some niggas rocked with him because they felt as though like some niggas didn't rock with him because they felt as though that shit that exactly happened was going to happen. It was like some niggas didn't care it was going to happen. They just enjoyed this music and they like, yo, I'ma rock with it until it do happen. And then some niggas was like, bro, I ain't rocking with that shit because I know what's going to happen. It was like mad different ways. Like, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Even me, like, I was like up and down, up and down. Like, yo, I know this nigga, but it was like the shit he was doing, the publicity stunts he was pulling was like, yo, that shit was funny. But I already knew, like, you gotta back that shit up. Like, whatever happens to you, but you gotta hold that shit down. And and when you ask yourself some shit like that, is niggas gonna really hold that shit down? And
Right.
you know, it's like, I don't think so. Like, you feel me? But yeah, let's move on though. Fuck that nigga. Let's move on to that J.Prince and NBA YoungBoy shit. So over the week, I think, or last week, couple of Houston guys broke into NBA YoungBoy, I guess mini mansion, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Pussy ass niggas ain't take shit. Talking about they want 30,000. I ain't getting no pussy ass nigga shit. All they took was some car keys. They didn't even take the keys. Oh, pussy ass nigga.
Nigga stupid. But anyway, what happened was is that a couple of Houston guys broke into his house. They got slipped past security and all that shit. Managed to be in his garage, showing off all his guns and shit. And they jumped in his Bentley and all types of shit. And they basically I don't know what the fuck they stole, but they claim they left off with his keys to his McLaren, his Bentley, and all that shit. They ain't take the fucking car. They lift off with the fucking keys. So, if anybody know J.Prince, J.Prince is an OG shit of Texas. Anyway.
He's from Fly Records. He owns Fly Records.
Yeah, for real. And anybody know him, they know that he had problems with, dude or whatever and all this extra shit. But so what happened was is that when he wound up realizing that somebody broke in the NBA YoungBoy house that's in Houston, which he runs. Like, ain't nobody going to deny that. He got some calls, and basically what they told him was that, yo, they like somebody hit him up like, yo, bro, we know the niggas that, broke into the nigga house, did this. And supposedly, J.Prince is cool with NBA YoungBoy older brother and shit. OG3 or some shit like that. Don't get me mistaken or whatever. But he basically got in touch with him, and he was cool with him. So he told him like, yo, so what happened was he went online. This is the point that everybody's finding a problem. Some people not, but mostly NBA YoungBoy find the problem is that he went online and did a publicity stunt and told him like, yeah, I found out who the niggas that broke into your place. They got your car keys. I got in touch with them. I got pulled like basically like I got pulled like that. I wound up getting the car keys from them. If you need your stuff, just come holler at me. I got ties with your older brother and all that shit. So I mean, quote unquote, what Tyrese said is what NBA YoungBoy responded to, and he basically said,
Man, that pussy ass nigga ain't, man, you ain't got to publicize none of that shit. If you had something to say to me, you could have motherfucking called anybody. You know all my people. Goddamn.
And
pussy ass nigga.
And he left off with saying like, I bought all them cars, every car got,
and he said, nigga, them cars only had $12 in them.
Mm-hmm.
They said, what you steal?
He basically said every car that he had got. He's like, nigga, every car that you buy come with 2 pairs of keys, so I don't need them keys. That's basically what he said.
Right.
And I guess J.Prince took that shit as straight disrespect, because that nigga said, look, nigga, we ain't friends, we ain't enemies. Let's keep it like that. He said, what he say, young dumb boy? Some shit like that. Called that nigga young dumb boy. And so what I feel is though, like, I mean, like I said, like, niggas gotta respect the OGs. Like, I get what NBA YoungBoy is saying, but if you, two wrongs don't make a right. If you jump on Instagram like that too, on the same shit he was on, trying to call him out for the shit he did, nigga, then you know better than what the fuck he did. So, but like I said, yeah, I get that shit. That shit was whack for J.Prince to do that. He could have just hit him up or hit his boy up and told him like, bro, listen, like if you cool with the nigga older brother, you need to hit that nigga up like, yo, I got such and such keys, like, you feel me? Just call me, contact me, you feel me? We can make arrangements and shit like that. But due to the fact that he didn't do that and went publicized on it, I think that NBA YoungBoy,
embarrassed me, basically.
yeah, for real, he felt like, yo, you trying to play me, like, cause
Hey yo. Yo, don't come to this podcast with that shit.
Word. What's up with you?
No, we mute this nigga.
What's wrong with him?
This nigga driving and shit.
Dumb boy, young dumb boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, how do your shit getting longer too, boy?
You said what?
Yeah.
What you said?
It's getting
That
longer.
this shit get longer.
Yeah, man. I need my shit to get back down. You feel me? I need my shit's longer again.
That nigga got an NFL headband on.
He do.
Hey, yo, you funny as hell.
But
He
yeah,
he got the Joanna man headband on.
Hey, yo, get that.
yeah, man. So, man, like, that's how I feel about it, man. It's like, all that shit be publicity, but eventually they will get in contact with each other under, like not with the fucking internet shit, and they're gonna chop it up, and shit gonna be the same. Cause to be honest, nobody continues to disrespect.
Nobody wants to keep getting called a pussy ass nigga.
And I feel as though nobody be really wanting to smoke with J.Prince because every time a nigga dudes have smoke with J.Prince, it just die off. Like this nigga must reach out to him some way, somehow. Like, yo, you better cut all that shit out.
He do. He on some Diddy shit in a way.
Yeah, because Diddy don't play that shit neither. I heard Diddy done smacked a lot of niggas.
Including Drake.
For real.
And J.Prince had to come fix that.
Mm-hmm. Because niggas don't know that J.Prince really put Drake on, too.
Come back with a normal audio now, motherfucker. That nigga just sound like he was working drive through exactly.
Drive through arguing.
For real.
Nigga, you said you want a large potato.
Over some Popeyes. I bet you want biscuits.
You said you want large potatoes.
Hottie Dread. Let's go.
You said what?
I said Hottie Dread. Let's go. Wait, where you at? Hottie? You at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should pull up.
Do what you gotta do, Scooby.
Word, but that's all it for this week. You feel me? I told you I'm trying to keep this shit short. You feel me? But as far as that's what's been going on.
You know my nigga? What the fuck?
Like, that's all that's been going on this week. We try to have a longer podcast on Sunday. Getting into some real shit.
You
feel me?
Word.
But yo, you know.
Next week is gonna be so much better. Feel me? It's gonna be so much better. Longer. We're gonna have more topics you'll talk about.
First of all, I'm wild petty. I'm wild petty. So whatever I come up with, I'm wild petty.
I'm wild petty.
Get off. Log off, bro. Log off.
Hey, yo, this is My People's Podcast.
See y'all in Jamaica.
Fried wing, nigga. I'm wild petty, nigga.